Hi there, it's Andrew back with One Take with Andrew, and today we're going to be talking about why professionals should fear AI. Now, I'm going to get into answering that question, but before I do that, I keep hearing the same thing about artificial intelligence. It's always, Andrew, but isn't this technology going to replace my job? And it's not just in law, you see this across the board. But I think that people are failing to understand what the technology actually is and the benefits it provides to professionals. And so artificial intelligence isn't what you saw in sci-fi movies in the 80s and 90s. It's not a robot. It is technology that allows you to do more and achieve your professional capacity much sooner. I'm going to talk a little bit about what we're doing with ROSS on that. I myself, when I was a lawyer, I had to do a ton of legal research. I had to do a ton of what folks call grunt work. And when I was doing that, it took away from my ability to do more high impact work. Things that clients not only wanted to pay for, but really expected their lawyer to be able to do. They didn't come to a law office looking for a lawyer who's going to spend 7 hours reading a whole bunch of cases that were dead ends. They came looking for answers. They came looking for a solution to their legal problem. And so what you can do with artificial intelligence is put it to work for you. What we're doing at ROSS is allowing folks to be able to research much more efficiently. We're building out AIs in knowledge management as well, and we're going to be building out this entire ecosystem. And so, I started by saying why professionals should fear AI. You shouldn't fear it because it's going to take your job. You should fear it if you, are not informing yourself and educating yourself on the matter. So when someone asks me, but isn't this going to take my job? I usually know that means I have to take a bit more time with that person and talk a little bit more about the technology so that they truly understand the tech. Because once people actually see artificial intelligence, and by the way, chances are you all have been dealing with artificial intelligence for many years already. Once folks see what it can do, really the question becomes, how soon can I start using it? So here are a few tips for how you can get ahead and start working with artificial intelligence and be that driver of change for your org when it comes to AI. First of all, you got to educate yourself. You got to find out and look through, blogs, look through journals, look into the leaders in the field and start following them on Twitter, on their social media, and start reading their articles. So when the term artificial intelligence comes up in your office and in your organization, you could say, hey, I read something about this, I understand it, this is how I think it can apply. 2, start doing it as well. Look out there's a variety of different folks in all different industries building AI tools to make your life easier. So it's about educating yourself, it's about assessing new technology, and you can do that starting today. And I think the beautiful thing about artificial intelligence is that these systems continue to get smarter and smarter, which means the sooner you get up and running with AI, the better you become and the better those systems will continue to get. And so should professionals fear AI? I think they should, in that they should fear the fact that they don't know enough about it. They shouldn't fear it's taking their job. Who should fear AI? The folks who you're going to be up against, who are using tools not enabled by AI when you're using a tool like ROSS enabled by AI. So that's it. That's One Take with Andrew. If you have any comments on this video, just get at me in any of these, social media. Get me out, and I would love to engage with you and chat about that. David's looking at me and giving me the time for me to go. And so that's it. That's One Take with Andrew.